Hello, I am Shrimpchu, and this week we are taking a little break from my series of building the bunker from Supernatural, and we are going to, well, for me it's revisiting, for you it's brand new, mostly. I have a few builds backlogged from before October because, like, Spooktober hit, I needed spooky builds. So today, I'm working on Merlin's shell challenge from, like, September, I think? Listen, it's like 5 billion years ago in my head. Okay, so there's only a certain number of packs that you can see what I'm clicking. It's a list. Sometimes shell challenges have limits based on the people who made the shell challenges owned packs, which is valid and fair and adds to the challenge, really. So, yeah. I had fun with this. It's interesting because as far as some of the shell challenges I've seen out there, like, there's no freaky diagonal wall or, like, weird thing in the middle of the build or anything. It's just pretty, like, yeah, here's a space, see what you can do with it. I kind of was like, the windows and doors for pets, don't use them enough. I'm gonna use them in this build. And yeah. I liked them in that sort of minty green swatch, and that did kind of inform the build. Also still on my ladder hype. Always with the ladder hype. So it is a reasonably simple, like, downstairs is, kitchen, living, bathroom. Upstairs is literally just a bedroom. And that's right, the bathroom door is, like, the hidden bookcase door, so it's like, you could be like, what bathroom? We only have bookcases here. And then when people have guests over and you're like, they're like, yo, where's the bathroom? And you could be like, you see that bookcase right there? And they're like, why on earth are you telling me about a bookcase? I need to pee. And you'd be like, no, look, open the bookcase. And they're like, what? You go over, you open it, and it's like, it's a door, the bathroom. And they're like, that is so cool, but I gotta go. And they run in, Because apparently in my head, the only time guests need to use your bathroom is when it is urgent. Which, maybe is accurate in The Sims. I don't know. I'd say I don't know because my Sims don't invite people over, but I'm at a point, my Sims don't need to invite people over because, there's those few friends that start being like, yo, can I come over? And I'm like, sure. This is all the socialization without any of my effort. Oh, I just remembered what I did to the garden in this build, and oh, I'm excited. It's just a nice little outdoor area. I use a little build trick I'm quite fond of. I don't even know if I can call it a build trick, but it was one of the, I think, first things I saw or figured out how to do in The Sims that's, like, a little more creative. So I'm just always like, yeah, that. When you find something out, you use it in, like, every build for, like, however long, and then you forget about it. And this is one of those times where I was like, I'm gonna do that again, and I got excited about it. It looks great. You should stick around for it. Ta-da! Big old kitchen area. I'm trying to remember, because obviously it's the kitchen area, and I'm like, I think I put a dining table over by the big window, and then the living room is sort of squished into, like, the sort of general space between the door and the kitchen. I'm like, how much of an entryway did this build have? We're gonna find out, guys. It's an adventure for you and me. But hey, how are your days going? It's November now. Personally, I miss Spooktober, but quite frankly, I'm still catching up and watching other people's content for Spooktober. So I'm like, I'm chill. Spooktober's a mindset. But also I'm like just enjoying the chillness of November, that nothing happens in November. Unless you're an American, in which case, yeah, I know you have Thanksgiving, but, UK-wise, November's pretty chill. Reasonably chill. Literally, by the weather, sometimes. I'm starting to think I might pull out the hat soon. And the gloves. Mostly because, I swear, my little skin is just like, oh no, a slightly cold temperature dries up. Yep, I did put the dining table there, that's right. And I'm telling you this, if your Sims love mint green, this is the build for them. think I put a little laptop there, and I envisioned like a little sort of gardening, creative type sim living here, and just, yeah. Like, it's a smaller build, but I feel like it's kind of just bright and chill, and that's just the vibes I was kind of going for / ended up with a little bit of both, you know. Sometimes you're like, yeah, this color, and then you're like, oh, that works, and oh, this works, and the build sort of tells you what it wants to be. Oh, I just remembered, because yeah, I knew I put bookcases along there to try to be like, woohoo, blends in with the door, woohoo, you know, aside from that part where they're totally different colors and all that. But I just remembered there's a basement room, which I do nearly forget about in the shell, but I do go down there and I work on it. But I do some last minute trying to figure out where to put a ladder down to it. You'll see. Also, you know, whenever you're doing maybe a color theme that you don't normally do, and you're just like, what swatches go with this? Yeah, that was me, as you saw with the green sofas, and I was like, you know what, no, the white tiny living stuff, that's fine. That's awesome. I kind of hope, because I'm obviously recording the narration for this a lot more recently than I built it. The build was in September, the narration is in November, don't worry. Time travel. But anyway, my point. Also, yes, I still love the Realm of Magic bed. I want it and everything. And every color swatch, and just yes. Yes. I keep getting distracted by my Sims furniture. I'd say I'm sorry, but you know what? The Sims is a beautiful distraction. Yes, but I hope that the platform update is going to come out on Tuesday, because it's going up on Sunday. I literally hope it's coming in 2 days time, because I'm excited. I'm excited to build things. I'm excited to try things out. I'm kind of excited to revisit some of my builds, because there's that tiny Japanese apartment I tried to recreate in The Sims, and it wasn't particularly platformy, but I could do the little sort of slightly lower step shoe area by the door. I'd like to see if I can do that, and it would be a good way to test if you can do the build. Can you place a platform into a pre-existing build? Can I just pop it down there and be... I'm going to assume probably can, but I'm oh, can't wait to see it in action. Plus, you know, if that's totally doable. Yeah, my supernatural build. I know, we're taking a break from building it, or having it as the video for the Sims build, but we're not taking a break from talking about it. But yeah, can I actually put a platform in to make the library that little step up? Because I think I did try to do the whole, what we have now is our only option, you know, ground level, delete a room, but I was just no. In the end, I just accepted it as one of those things that wasn't going to quite work out in The Sims. I don't even remember why. I don't know if it was giving me trouble with something else, because of the whole, you know, game not registering as a room. I'm sure I probably mentioned it in the video for that. You can go look at that if you like Supernatural and Sims. If you just like The Sims, that's okay. You don't have to go look at that. You're absolutely A-okay right here, where the lime green takes control of outside the house as well. I'm just having fun here placing all my objects. I'm going to use this and I'm going to place it somewhere. Putting all the flower things against. I don't use a lot of those flower latticey, trellisy thingy-mabobs. Should use more. I kind of feel not so much with this build, but some of the things I was building just before Spooktober. One of my builds that still has to go out that I did build before, but it's a creative householdy type one that shares some similarities with a build I did put up before October. And I'm sure, I like these builds. They have elements that I'm proud of, maybe a particular room, particularly so and all. But there's a little part of me that feels I haven't been, particularly creative with my sim building, challenging myself. So, aside from the few videos that I want to just upload to be like, boom, here you go. This is no longer in my backlog. Probably won't put them out all at once because I wanna balance out putting up things that's newer / more not relevant, but like, you know, I'll probably put out a new expansion pack before I put out some of the ones from before, and, you know, depending on ideas and stuff. You know, if I'm more excited for one thing, I'm probably going to put it out sooner, that sort of thing. But my point being, after I might lean more towards recreating more things in The Sims and doing more like little challenges and stuff. Because as much as I do enjoy watching people do some of the build challenges, outside of like a few shell challenges, and well, I've done the custom content build challenge once, but I haven't done a lot of the build challenges myself. Certainly not on the channel, like the ones where you like build, like, but you can't see the color of your game, or, you know, every room's a different color, or different this, different that, different budget, whatever it may be. And okay, realistically, honestly, brainwormily, a little part of me is kind of like, but do I want to do that? Because is that what everyone's doing? And then is it just kind of boring repetition-wise? But like, for one, they're challenges, everyone does them, so what? And also, like, it's new to me, so it's gonna be fun for me, and hopefully fun for me, at least vaguely interesting for someone out there to watch. It's fine either way. It works. Plus, I had I had this challenge idea myself. I'm gonna do like a video for it, so I won't go into too much detail, but it's kind of a little overdue because I definitely had it during, I think, like the initial lockdown period in the UK. It is based around a singular room idea and expanding from that, and just, you'll see. I'll do that at a point. I just have to, I don't know, prepare / record for that one. Again, another like potentially unique challenge idea video that's different, but it will happen. And hopefully it's, I don't even know, like, will it be unique? Will someone else out there have done it and I don't know that? Maybe, but we'll have fun finding that out together, internet, okay? And you see the outdoor ladder? Yep, that's me having fun with the placement for the basement-y entrance, because this is what happens when you've built the entirety of the inside. But don't worry, we moved that ladder. And the like fencing, the little small fencing on the next level up, and some pillars to make a nice little not very sheltery area. This is what I was so proud of, because I was like, I haven't done this in forever, and I just love the little detail. So yeah, swimming pool. Your Sims can garden here, they can paint, they can swim, they have their nice bright inside. Like I said, I picture like an outdoorsy creative living here, and it's just a nice little chill thing, isn't it? Plus turtles. I was like, yes, I'm just gonna go poop. I like turtles. Don't often place them because I'm all like, oh no, there's like build wouldn't have turtles in the no, I don't even think about it that much. I just go swimming pool. Maybe my community pool build has some turtles. I really don't know. Oh yeah, this is the part, guys. I spent a while like putting some flower bushes around there to be like, and the ladder's just like a nice secret entrance-y way to their creative little like hideaway. It's like hermit cave, but more creative. Shrug. Plus, you know, you can come outside if you're slightly wanting a different color scheme from minty green. Because sure, building items, windows, the rocking chair, there might still be minty green, but all those plants will make you feel all the colors. Oh yeah, this is, I think this is the bit that made me go, no, I have to find another way, because I was like, I can't place something under that ladder, or over that ladder rather, because I was like, I want to cover it so, you know, if it's raining or whatever, it doesn't have weird weather effects, because I've noticed that one other time I used, it wasn't a ladder, but it was an exposed staircase that I didn't think was going to be enough to have an impact, and it did have an impact in another build. But seriously, look how, like, the little flowers overhanging on top of the, like, latticey fence thingy, like, it's just, it's, like, so simple as a concept, but so effective. I'm not even like being, hoo-hoo, look at me, I build amazing things. I'm just like, as an idea, whoever like first thought of that in The Sims and did it, they love them. So you can paint your village. I'm just, sorry, I am getting excited. I might make a sim live here. I don't know. Oh, I'm currently playing in my own game, like a little bit. Yes, the hose in the circle. Sorry. I'm playing a beginnings of a potential legacy, I say, because I start Sims all the time to be like, I'm going to make them live generations. So I'm doing like they're doing alphabet themed names to try to keep me like track of where I'm going. But it's literally just the first Sim and her very young children at the moment. But I threw in another little twist because I was like, I downloaded from the gallery a Sim that's meant to be like an evil witch, and I made her come over to the house and leave an immortality potion to, you know, Sims gameplay wise, the closest I'm getting to was cursed by a witch to live forever while her children will not, although her second kid may or may not be a vampire, so it's gonna be fun. And will I stick with this way? Because like I said, I start these kind of things and then I go, let's try something new. Like that one off the grid sim I was very, very hyped playing, and I haven't not played with her in a while. Maybe I'll go back to that. But I'm setting up this one sim and her family to like hopefully have a little gardeny area. They've got some bees and some grubs and stuff. So I'm like eco-friendly, creative, self sort of employedness is what the vibe I'm going for. See, move the ladder in there. The trying to move the bookcase and stuff to make sure that's accessible. There was some move objects on use here, which yeah, speaking of which, if you want to go to the gallery and get this, yeah, place it with move objects on, because I'm but 90% certain some of the items will just disappear if you don't. I don't think it's very many. It's not enough to make functionality, but I think it's some of the stuff I've just placed around decoratively might not be there. Such is how things go. But yeah, it's like they have like just their little knitting area where they're just like, this is my space, all my knitting stuff. While they're like ready to go out to Plopsy, like, you know, this is their Plopsy business room. This is them maintaining their home versus work space. This is their work room. Everything else, fun extras. You know, I was gonna say, like, compared to now and then, I'm a little over my knitting pack hype. Like, just in the way that not every single one of my Sims has to knit. Then I realized my current Sim that I'm playing is knitting. I'm trying to get her to knit everything so I can add it to the wardrobe and have everything available in the family. Because I haven't done that a lot. I think I've maybe done it for the hats, but a lot of the time I just end up being like, no patience, goodbye. But like, I need her to knit all the things. And then I can maybe make Sims with the outfits unlocked for their knitting needs, you know? Make a super cozy, oh, I do kind of want to build some kind of super cozy, like, autumn vibes build. Don't have a proper idea other than like the cozy autumn vibe, but it's in there. It's in the brain. We'll see. There's a lot of ideas rolling around in there. It's really you know those machines where you put a coin in and turn the little dial and like a toy or a sweet like comes out? That's kind of my brain. There's some ideas in there. Not all of them good, not all of them remotely worth doing, but you know, it's a bit random what one comes out and what one gets remembered in time to be done. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this build because I had so much fun doing it. Let's look at it. It's just I can tell I was building this while it was still sunny and warm. Thank you very much for watching. Like I said, this is up in the gallery. My ID is Shrimpchu. I think it's just called Minty Creative on the gallery, if not Merlin's First Shell still, but gallery, Shrimpchu, it's there. I have a whole bunch of other Sim builds, I have some other Sim videos, and I also do non-Sims content. So if you're interested, feel free to check out. If you like, feel free to like. If you didn't, well, go you for making it to this far. Have a good day either way.